Holy crap. What the heck are we doing?
Is it going?
Well, we're going to hike Longs Peak today.
Oh gosh.
Alright, Jonah.
Good morning. It is 2:02 a.m. We are heading to the Longs Peak trailhead. We're going to try and summit Longs Peak today. So we decided to get up at 1 a.m. get everything, we packed everything up last night, but just got ready this morning, and now we're heading to Estes, and we're going to get on the mountain. So here we go.
I'm surprisingly a lot more awake than I thought. The only thing that's scaring me at this point in time are the animals and the fact that we're hiking in the dark, so we're not going to be able to see them. Other than that, I haven't really thought much about the actual hiking.
In 1 mile, turn left onto Longs Peak Road.
We really aren't the only ones crazy enough to do it.
Yeah. Good morning. We are on Longs Peak Trail. It is just after 3 a.m. and we're starting out on this 10-hour adventure. Should be about 14 miles total and about 5,000 foot of elevation gain. Currently it's pitch black, but we should, I would imagine, get out of the timber for too long, probably the next mile or two, and then it should be nice and open for us. So
7 miles. Here we go. Been 57 minutes, we're on mile 0.8 in, and I think that one of the most exhausting parts for me so far is just the fact how dark it is. That literally it's up to your little headlamp to illuminate the path. So it's just like, it's kind of exhausting, but we're doing good, I think.
yeah, let's roll. This is what she means.
Weird. It got cold.
Entered the tundra.
We did just enter the tundra.
That's right. How we feeling?
Just entered the tundra. We are above timberline, right?
Yep.
So we are bundling back up. A little chilly, but I'm feeling good. You can see the plains over there where the foothills end, with all the lights, and it's like one of those experiences that you kind of think like, is this real? Am I really doing this right now? So, taking it slow, but I'm proud of us.
Yeah. How we doing, John? How we doing?
I'd say we're doing okay. No, we are good. I gotta keep telling myself that because it's only been like 2.5 hours out of who knows at this point how many hours. But, you know, I'm glad to be here. It's not every day that we do this. So, it's gonna be beautiful. I'm excited for sunrise and I need some water.
Well, good morning from the side of Longs Peak Trail. We are sitting down, warming up, and watching the sunrise. It is insane. So we're on our way around one of these peaks. Once we get around it, we should reach the cool bathrooms, and then we should be able to see the Keyhole Route as well as Longs Peak. It's good. It feels very good to have the sunrise here and to be in the daylight. It's a morale boost, that's for sure. I think one of the hardest things on the early part of the hike was that it was dark and you just got in your head and you're like, oh my goodness, where are we going? What are we doing? Have we gone anywhere? But now we can see everything and it's stunning. How you doing, girl? No words? Okay. So we're gonna go up and around this route, around this ridge, And on the other side of this peak, we should be able to see Longs and the Keyhole and everything. Finally made it to the part where we can see the other side of the Rockies. It is windy up here. It's beautiful, it's amazing. The sun is, honestly, it's making it easier. It's warming everything. We're about 3 miles from the summit, so we're hoping we can make it. We're hopeful. And here we have the most beautiful view of the Rocky Mountains. How's the elevation?
It's high. This is the first hike that I feel like I've really felt not being able to take a deep breath. Also, everything is frozen. Hands, face, toes.
It's true.
Gone.
But look at this. You can't just have this and be warm. The crazy thing is that it just keeps getting better and better. And that's where we're heading. Alright, we have made it up to the top. We're almost, I think we might actually be in the boulder field. I don't really know. We might not be in the boulder field yet. But you can see the Keyhole and the summit. And we're almost there. We are crushing it. They are doing so good.
No.
So right there's the Keyhole where we're heading to get us through to the summit. There's the summit right there. We are up here now, and we are officially in the boulder field, making our way to the Keyhole. You can see it. There's moments where it's gusty, moments where it's very calm, and it's nice because we have this flat section now to walk through, so it's less inclined, so it gives our lungs a break, legs a break. So, but we're definitely feeling the elevation. But everybody is crushing it. It's been so good so far.
It is so surreal being here because we've watched so many videos, looked at so many pictures, and standing here, hiking here, getting closer and closer towards the Keyhole, towards the summit, it all just feels so surreal.
Now the trail is no longer, and it's just these boulders that we're climbing through, navigating. Where are we heading?
Oh, a bunch of different places. The narrows. The ledges. I don't think so. Trough. I don't know what that is. It's where we eat. And then the home stretch. Piece of cake.
So we have decided to take a quick break, eat a snack before we attempt the summit, going through the Keyhole. Yeah, it's kind of nice right here actually. It's not too windy. Every once in a while you get a gust, but it has its peaceful moments. So, but hopefully we have, I don't know exactly how long it is left, but now begins the more technical part of the summit, of the climb. So.
The Keyhole Route is a climb that requires scrambling on exposed narrow ledges, loose rock, and steep slabs. Sudden changes in weather may create high winds, lightning, rain, hail, snow, freezing temperatures, and ice-covered rock at any time. A slip, trip, or fall could be fatal. Rescue is difficult and may take hours to days. Self-reliance is essential. Stay on route and be willing to turn around at any time. Safety is your responsibility. This sign was a timely reminder that we are not stronger than this mountain. We needed to be aware of each other's ability, taking into account both physical and mental strength. Trusting how we were feeling, we decided to push on through the keyhole.
Almost there. But that's just the keyhole. You got it. What the heck am I doing? Oh, it's so windy up there.
On the day we hiked, the winds averaged 60 miles per hour through the keyhole alone. Climbing through the keyhole is literally that. Climbing through the hole on the cliff, bringing yourself to an exposed rock face, narrow ledges, and places that require scrambling on all fours to take you to the summit.
So I was just on the other side of that. We came through, and we were welcome with this.
Give me a high five. Proud of you. Good job, John. Proud of you.
Scariest thing I've ever done, and apparently it only gets worse, so.
That's where we're going. It's super convenient. The trail, once you get past the keyhole, has these perfectly placed little spots. They look kind of like the Colorado symbol, but they go all the way up.
The ledges take you horizontally along the side of the mountain, using different techniques of climbing as you attempt to follow the trail markers.
It may not look steep, but that's very steep. We are. That's where we're going.
After the ledges, you meet the trough. For me, this was the most challenging both mentally and physically. The trough is roughly 1,000 foot of vertical climbing on all fours.
We did the trough.
The top of the trough takes you to the most technical move of the hike, hoisting yourself over a boulder and onto the narrows.
We're going. Holy. That's pretty sheer there.
Alright, well, this is our summit. We are peaking at this point. The wind is picking up. We have 8 miles back, and it's too late in the day to continue on for us. So we are summiting right here. We're going to head on back.
It's okay.
And we're gonna
Let's get going.
call it a day. So we learned from our favorite YouTubers to always celebrate the end of a good hike with a Snickers. And although we didn't reach the summit, we're still celebrating the fact that we were wise enough to turn around when we knew our limits and that we're not comparing ourselves to those who do make it. We are enjoying this incredible view and just thankful for the time that we have had on this mountain. So here it is.
Cheers.
This Snickers got me through this section. This was death. I literally thought I was gonna die in this section. I don't know.
It was just so long.
Oh my gosh.
And back down we go. Here we go.
Knowing your hiking group is an essential part of hiking a dangerous climb. Be aware not only of their physical state, but also mental. Take into account altitude sickness and guard yourself from summit fever. Turn around when necessary. Do what's best for you. Any time spent on a mountain is time well spent.
Well, I'm so proud of you. You were 300 feet from the summit of Long's Peak. It's not like it's an easy climb. 2 miles of it is so technical.
I don't know what those 300 feet look like. Everyone says it's like so straight up. Like actually straight up.
Yeah.
But
we just made the decision and we're sticking with it. And honestly, it's a good thing because
I feel good. I feel really good. No, after the trough part, I definitely was feeling parts of like altitude sickness because I just felt so sick to my stomach. And it's just not worth it.
We're through the keyhole. Praise God. We just have to tackle this boulder field into the timberline and into the timber.
How are you feeling, Sai?
I'm really tired. I'm ready to be off of these boulders. We still have.
Don't even say it.
I won't even say it. But once we get off these boulders, we're gonna fly down this mountain. I think I definitely have a lot more respect for this mountain now. It's crazy. You see all these things, like these posts, watch YouTube. None of it captures what actually this mountain is like. So, if you're watching this, know this mountain will chew you up and spit you out. Beat you up.
I have to be done.
Oh dear God.
Chew you up and spit you out.
I cannot believe this. I can't believe this. Like, I don't feel like I'm here.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I made that keyhole without throwing up. Oh my God.
Praise the Lord.
I could fall asleep right here.
Let's just get to Timberline that way for story.
Always just gets
It's so true.
I can't believe this. Like, I know I'm dramatic, but I cannot believe this. And everyone seems fine.
I know! Not a single person has stopped, and we've done nothing but stop. I don't know how people are doing it. It takes such a physical stamina, but more than that, it takes a mental stamina.
For real.
And truthfully, the elevation is killer. On top of your body just being torn to shreds. And your mind trying to catch up, knowing that you want to get to the summit and you know it'll be worth it, but at the same time, like, you are literally at your end. You cannot get a deep breath. You just can't. So,
I'm seriously so proud of you guys. Like, anything's on me.
You're proud
That
of
was
this?
what?
You're proud of this?
Yeah. We could have stopped at the bathrooms, but we went through the keyhole. We could have stopped at the keyhole. We went through it. Could have stopped on the narrows. Did the narrows. Could have stopped on the trough for sure. We should.
that's where I wanted to stop, but didn't
But we
want to
did
be
the
that
trough.
person.
The hardest part. Went through the trough. Went on the ledges. Didn't have to do that. And we're 300 feet away from the summit, if even. That's amazing.
Which you might be thinking, 300 feet, why didn't you just go? Why didn't you just do it? But because altitude sickness is real, we have 8 miles back to the car, and you reach a point where you just say, it's not even worth it. For what? A good picture and to be able to say, I stood on the top of the longs. Great, but you broke your cousin.
Should be broken.
Shoot up and spit us out. But for real, the hardest parts, I would have to say for me personally, the hardest parts about this entire thing. Ow, 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 my contact.
You okay? Did it slip?
No. This can't happen.
I can confidently say that things went downhill very quickly after this. My contact slipped into the corner of my eye and stayed there for the remaining 5 hours. Joan and I had multiple mental breakdowns. We ran out of Cheez-Its, tripped on a boulder, slicing my knee open, ripping my pants, sprained both of my ankles at least 20 times finishing the hike in 2 ankle braces, making my boots too tight, causing them to be too tight on my toes, which led to bruising under the nails, which still haven't healed 1 month later, and basically me crying the remaining 7 miles. But hey, we gave that mountain all we had, and it made for a great story.
I can't open my eye.
Gotta make it over there. Oh, I actually don't know where it's at. But I'm dead.